What is up, guys? It's Ted bringing you some Booster Justice on Wastelands. This map was, or excuse me, this game was very, very frustrating to play. I went to a really great start, and then some boosters got some kill streaks on me before I realized they were boosting, and they ended up killing me one before, I think my AC 130, or maybe it was the Payflow, I can't remember, and I was not very happy. Let's put it that way. So I put tryhard pants on, and I'm going to point out a few key things that you can do against boosters that absolutely no one knows about, it seems. So this is the kill cam trick, and just a couple good things. I'll point them out as I do them. So see here, right off the bat, the reason I didn't think those boosters because they were booting. I was in this lobby for quite a while before this, and there was no boosters before that. Also, I always check clan tags. If two or more people have the same clan tag, they're probably, well, they are going to be friends that are probably going to try to boost. So that's the way that you can check. First off, I got my Predator Missile, so I go over here. I'm still top of the leaderboard, so I think everything's fine and dandy. Call on the Predator Missile. One thing I noticed there was that there was very, very few people that did not have on Cold-Blooded. Now, normally in a free-for-all, it's rare to find a Cold-Blooded person because most of them are going to be using Stopping Power cuts. You know, just a typical kill. If it's a 1 versus 1, you versus the other guy, most people put on Stopping Power, and very few are going to keep on Cold-Blooded. But since there were, I think, like 5 of the teammates that didn't have on Cold-Blooded, or 5 of the enemies that had on Cold-Blooded, I realized that there was probably boosters in this lobby. Also, notice the kill feed right there. Bad Mexicans getting a fuck ton of headshots, and they're all on the same 2 guys over and over again. So I was getting really pissed off at this point. I knew Air Support was going to go up. There's the Payflow right there. I was like, this was really upsetting me. I was 1 away from a Harrier. I think, alright, cool. Let's get in the Harriers. Let's try to get this last kill, get in a Harrier. Harrier will take out the Payflow. I'll go from there. Get the Harriers. I'm thinking, alright, sweet. I might be able to fool these guys and then have a little bit, buy myself some more time to be able to go find them and kill these douchebags. But unfortunately, my Harrier does not kill them in time because the AC-130 pops out of the sky from this bad Mexican kid on the other team. And the AC-130, I try to maneuver myself around the car so the AC-130 can't get me, but it isn't explosive, so I wasn't that lucky. And right when I die is when my Harrier finally takes out the Payflow, so that was unfortunate. But right here on this, I click, I watch the kill cam and press back to open up the map. And when you press back on the kill cam, or excuse me, I think it's start actually on the kill cam. My fingers know, I really don't know my brain. But when you press back or start and you see the map, when it's on a kill cam, you'll see the enemy's map, the enemy that killed you's map. So see right here, this douchebag kill off one of the guys he was boosting with, kill off the other guy he was boosting with, and then he's sitting there watching pornography, and I kill him too. So I take out all 3 of those guys, felt really good about myself, and unfortunately, they're right around the corner. They were meeting up again over here. I threw that flash grenade. I knew that I got more than 1 hit marker from that flash because the way the flash sounds. Took out 1 guy from the stun, and I didn't know where the other guy was. Unfortunately, it was right there on the ground, prone. But you'll see here I also switched to my Marathon Cold-Blooded class. This is my Booster Justice class, or my Cold-Blooded Killer class, as my creative class options say. The reason I do this is because they're going to have air support pretty much all the time. I want to make sure that the air support does not bog me down while I'm trying to go kill them, and the last thing I want to do is give them kills. And if they normally run the higher up kill streaks, such as the Harriers, the Payflows, the Chopper Gunners, AC-130s, so they're going to be trying to put together a lot of that air support. And fortunately, I killed these guys quite a few times throughout this game. That was just the first time back then when I got their 2 butt buddies and then the guy on the AC-130 on his laptop. But I do get him a couple more times, and it feels wonderful. Booster Justice is probably the most rewarding thing you can do in this game, other than get nukes. Nukes feel really good too, I'm not going to lie. But the Booster Justice feels really good too. And when I learned this lobby had boosters, I was thinking, you know, first off, I'm thinking I'm probably going to lose. But you'll see they're back at it again. Bad Mexicans getting a lot of headshots. My goal, my whole goal in life is like killing these boosters once I find them in a free-for-all. Like, I won't leave them alone. I followed these guys for about 2 or 3 games after this. They ended up leaving this lobby after I murdered them a few times and got them in the game-winning kill cam. I killed all 3 of them in the game-winning kill cam, and you'll see that in a bit. But I murdered these kids in this lobby several times over, and they ended up leaving the lobby. What I do is I went to their gamer tag, sent them a little love message to start with, and told them how bad they were. And then I ended up following them. I joined their session in progress whenever they joined a different free-for-all. And these kids were very, very tired of me by the end of the day. But there was nothing they could do about it. Like, even if they go offline, I could still join their session in progress. And those 3 of them, so they weren't all going to be able to get away from me. So it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed these kids, and they ended up turning off their Xboxes, or maybe they switched over to PS3 to boost. I don't know what they did. But they were not on Xbox Live by the time I was done with them, or they were inside a different game. But I followed them for several games, and I had a blast. And right here, I was really scared. I had 2 bullets left, which is not enough to get a kill. The UMP is a 3-bullet kill. and I was like, fuck, I was out of ammo on my RPGs, and I was in a sad state of affairs, but my Harriers got me the final care for my Pavlo, and find these boosted faggots in here too, and look at them, like 4 fucking people sitting in that little room. Thankfully, I spawned right next to them, throw a nade in there, and unfortunately I get commandoed. I should have thrown a stun first, that was my fault. But I do, and you'll see the scores creeping up. They had me for a little bit, but you know, even boosters, they're not good enough against a good player, and I'm not considering myself the best player, but this lobby was full of bad people and boosters. And when I figured out the boosters' spots, like where they were hiding at, where they were boosting at, I ended up taking them out several times, like 2 or 3 times throughout this entire game, and like all 3 of them 2 or 3 times each. And then I killed the other BKs that were in this lobby that weren't doing very well. And what I was surprised is how oblivious everyone was. Like, I was the only one that even realized there were people boosting in this lobby. Anyways, guys, there's the double kill. Turn around the corner, find the 3rd butt buddy. Game's over. Hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, if you will, for Booster Justice. Go try it yourself. It's a lot of fun. Hop in any free-for-all. There's probably boosters in about half the free-for-alls in Modern Warfare 2. But that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I'll catch you later. Bye.